Hey guys, I want to walk through some frequently asked questions that we get about Sharkbanz and the technology. For starters, what's in the box? Well, to begin with, the box itself is a protective storage unit. This way, it's really easy for travel and also to protect your sensitive electronics like computers, memory cards, GoPros, things that when it's outside of the box, you want to make sure that it's further away than 24 inches or 60 centimeters. When your Sharkbanz arrives, you'll see that, as noted, protective case. It comes with our instructions. Read through these, it is important. A nice little sticker for your board or your wall or your computer. And Sharkbanz. Once you have your Sharkbanz, what do you need to do to get it ready? For starters, it doesn't use batteries, so it doesn't require any charging. Out of the box, you're pretty much ready to go. The one thing that you do want to do is size it correctly. You want to always size it for your ankle, particularly if you just have one Sharkbanz. The reason why is that usually your ankle is wider in circumference than your wrist. We also recommend to think about, if you are sizing it for your ankle, are you going to wear it over your wetsuit or under your wetsuit? People do it both ways. Personally, I like to wear it under my wetsuit. In order to size Sharkbanz for your ankle, place the Sharkbanz around your preferred ankle. Make sure that it's comfortable but also snug and secure. Loop the long band through and secure it with the metal clasp. Count 5 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out a good pair of scissors and cut along the line. That way you give yourself enough band length to still make any adjustments you need to, but it's going to fit secure into the band holder. One of the questions that we get all the time is that people find a dark substance on the outside of their Sharkbanz after their first or second use. They're thinking that something's leaked out. Don't worry. What these little tiny particles are ferritic materials, little iron bits. And you think about what's in the ocean, it's just a naturally occurring mineral that's there. The magnet inside the Sharkbanz picks it up, and it's safe both for the unit and for you. No worries. If you want to remove these particles, all you need to do is place Sharkbanz under some running water, use a stiff rag, and they'll come right off. Another question we get a lot is, how do I know my Sharkbanz is working? Don't worry, it is. Every Sharkbanz 2 is backed by a 3-year manufacturer's warranty. If you suspect anything is wrong, please reach out to us and we'll be happy to help. If for whatever reason your Sharkbanz has happened to crack and you've noticed a breach in the chassis, or maybe rust forms around the inside, or it swells, then just reach out to us. What's likely happened is that water has somehow found its way into the unit and caused a crack. And what you see is just simple rust and corrosion. In this case, we'll be happy to help. One of our most frequent questions is whether or not Sharkbanz will deter a great white. The answer is that Sharkbanz have been proven as a technology to deter great whites as a predatory shark species. From research as well as from testimonials of customers the past 10 years who have deterred great whites in the wild, from California to South Africa to Australia, Sharkbanz can be used as an effective safety measure. But nothing is 100%, and we want to be clear about that. So consider Sharkbanz like many other safety devices. A bike light, a bike helmet. These are great ways to reduce the risk, but it's impossible to be risk-free when you're enjoying a place as wild and beautiful as the ocean. People want to know, does Sharkbanz attract sharks? No. It's scientifically impossible for sharks to detect the field emitted from Sharkbanz beyond a distance of 10 feet. Sharkbanz deter elasma branch species. That means sharks and rays. It's not going to disrupt or affect any other sea life. We sometimes get questions from divers on whether or not they should bring and use Sharkbanz for an upcoming shark dive. The answer is no. Shark diving oftentimes involves feeding sharks, drawing them in. If you're using Sharkbanz, it can send mixed signals to the animal. Use Sharkbanz when you don't want to encounter a shark, whether you're diving or not. People go around the world to spend time in the water, and we wanted to make sure that you can take your Sharkbanz with you. Your Sharkbanz is TSA friendly and travel friendly. Just make sure you keep it inside your protective storage unit, and that way it's safe for your electronics and it's easy to carry in whatever bag you choose. Sharkbanz 2 is our core product, and it also means that it's our most versatile. It can be used by anyone who spends time in the water, whether you're a surfer, diver, spear fisherman, ocean athlete, marine professional, or just a family trying to enjoy time in the water. We do offer other products that are more specific for certain use cases. The pod, for instance, is designed specifically for surfing. The Zeppelin is used specifically with fishing in mind, whether it's wade fishing or bottom fishing. Check out those products on those separate product pages. I've walked you through some of our most frequently asked questions, but if you ever have anything else that's more detailed, read our website, ask questions to us directly on email at support@sharkbanz.com, and also just stay in touch. We'd love to hear from customers. Share your stories with us. Follow us on Instagram. Check out our new videos on our YouTube page, and just be in touch.